Hi guys, and welcome to my makeup routine for when I'm having an acne flare-up. Mostly this happens when I pick my skin. Whoops.
If you're a fan of The Strange, Dark, and Mysterious delivered in story format.
Anyways, I hope you also listen to Mr. Ballin. So I use this Vaseline as my first layer as well as primer. I don't usually recommend you use such a thick thing for your skin because it will really clog your pores. But right now we want to create a layer between the makeup and your face just to protect it while it's inflamed. Then I use this stage makeup that I steal from my mother, dearest. She has vitiligo, so she uses this sort of makeup because it gives her really good coverage for her very pale spots. And I use that as my base first of all. I only do this now when I'm having a flare-up. Then I'll use cream color corrector, green obviously, so we can minimize the redness. And then I'll go over with my lightest concealer on top. And I look like a little alien right now, so cute. I let that sit for a while and soak in while I use my foundation. I'm in between shades at the moment, so I just use two. And I dab that onto my face. Dab, yeah. Everywhere. I do not swipe it because we don't want the green to be mished and mushed everywhere. We really want it to stay on top of the acne spots. Then I'll go over again with stage makeup. This is also cream. I go with a light shade once again. And while I let that sit, I focus on my under eyes and I use it with the same lightest shade because we want people's attention to be drawn to the eyes instead of the rest of the face because we don't want them focusing on those red spots. Then I go again and I do my eyebrows while I let the rest sit. I'm using a cream once again. At the moment, everything's cream. I just love it. And then we blend in the other eye while we keep the face the same. Look at that process. So yeah, I really am a fan of the cream just because it blends really nicely. I find that powder on top of acne just makes it more visible because all those rough dry edges around the acne spots, once it starts healing, it really comes up when I use powder. Then we blend in. Obviously we go in from the jaw. It has to come from somewhere, the lighting, so we do it from behind the ear all the way down. And I blend everywhere. Girls, we want to be snatched. The reason why I don't not use a contour is because we have used so much foundation at this point that it'll be weird to have foundation and no contour. Then I will just look like a blank slate, like a ghost, like a wall. No thank you. Then at the moment I've been using this tint. I outline my lips and then I also use as a blush and I pat that in. Guys, don't use your fingers like me, but you know what, YOLO. Then I lip line. The reason why I'm also doing my lips is just because we want some color somewhere, especially because all these areas can be a place for people to focus on, such as your eyes and your lips instead of the rest of your face. Then I go in again. You know, there's not too many layers. This is my very last layer that I'm putting on top of the pimples, and that's it. It's all about layers, only on those specific spots though. Then we're gonna do the eyes. I use my lightest shade. You'll know this from all my videos. This is the one time I use powder. I do it for under my eyebrows, in the crease of my eyes, and sometimes on my nose, just to make that points pop where I put my highlighter on at a later stage. Then, you know what? You have to do your setting spray. I didn't show you throughout this video, but I use setting spray in between all the foundation processes. Every single time I do a new layer, I use setting spray because we want this to stick and stay. 1 second eyeliner because why not? And then I go in with the white powder again. This is usually a powder contour, but I use it for my under eye so we can make it even more bright. And then I dab it in one more time for that photo finish. And there we are, all done. That was quick sticks. As you can see, now my skin is looking as glossy as I possibly can get it while it's in this breakout phase. I'm going to show you now in different lighting because obviously light can be deceiving. There it is in some full light, some darkness, some more light. I think it does a pretty good job. And this gets me confidence throughout the day. Bye guys, and I'll see you for the next video. Cheers.